Hello potatoes, Spin the Leak here, and I'm just enjoying this gorgeous view before we head down to some more murder. Now, this is basically your tutorial area. Enemies are fairly simple. Shouldn't really get hit all that much, if any. I do mean if any. Unless you're clumsy like me and just don't give a fuck, because these guys barely do any damage anyway. Do I want to heal up? No, I shouldn't have to. Okay, so there's one right here to the left. Come on, buddy. Aw, you and your freaking cheeky little move right there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead over here, do a little jump. Woo! And we missed. Oh man, good old Dark Souls rolling. So we have the basic instruction for a plunging attack. Let's fuck him up. And we have a little archer right here. Boop. Now right in here is the boss area, which basically you have to clear him to get to the rest of the game. I want to get some more fire bombs before I fuck with him because he's a little bit of a dick. I do say a little bit of a dick. I do mean a bit of a dick. Alright, you're done. We should have 5 fire bombs? Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to get any more in this area. Maybe? Basically, I want to enter into that area with 3 S's. I'm just showing you how this is done. And showing you the items you can get here. After that, I will happily skip this or fast forward, whichever I find more enjoyable. Maybe add a little bit of extra commentary and, you know, go from there. But, yeah, let's go ahead and make this jump. Don't mind the rain. We've been having some bad spouts of weather. Motherfuck. Fast forward.
Some fucking rain, goddamn stupid ass. Annoying ass shit. Ah! Okay, resume.
Jump! Make it. Yeah, stuck the landing. Here we have a Titanite Shard, which is basically what you use to upgrade weapons and equipment. You can't really upgrade your armor in this one, which makes me sad, but all the other Souls game, yeah, no, go for it. I think you might be able to... No, you can't upgrade your equipment in Bloodborne either. It's kind of weird how they decided to take that out. Anyway, I'm just going to run this a few times. I might cut it, I might not, and I guess we'll be back whenever I feel like I'm ready for the boss. Okay, so we're back. I went ahead, took most of these enemies with only sustained 1 hit, you know, dodged everything else. It was just me being clumsy. Let's go ahead, take a look. I'm actually going to be showing you the inside of the menu. Here we have up to 3 weapon slots, 3 shield slots. You have your ranged ammo, you have your covenant, you have your set armor, you have your rings. This is your item slots. We don't need the Ashen Estus. So we have black fire bombs, we have normal fire bombs. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, some of these guys dropped some fading souls for me. Not really that big of a deal. Let's see, we got 3 heals. I won't be needing the fire bombs until later on in the fight. And one thing I want to establish right now is basically if I have enough trouble with an enemy, I will just record without audio and then do some post commentary. That way I can actually get to it without actually pulling my hair out, and you guys can enjoy it, actually see the depth of the fight. But yeah, this guy shouldn't be too much trouble, I hope. So let's go ahead and pull this out of him. And let's get some starting swings. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a nice little bit of health. Okay, so what you gonna do? You're gonna stab or lead. Okay. Watch his moveset very carefully. Okay, so we hit a wall there, so we didn't get the stun. Okay, so let's back off, get a little bit of a glug going. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's the little bit of a delay. We get 2 swings. Okay, now here's where we want to get a little bit of range between us and hit him with the black fire bombs. If we can. Because that one went right through him. Yeah, that's doing a good bit of damage. So let's go ahead and lay into him a little bit. And we're going to want to dodge right here. And right here. And get a little bit of a glug. You're a dick. Okay, so we shouldn't need to worry about him for much longer. He's about dead. And that should finish the fight. Alright, so all in all, an easy tutorial boss. He has a big weakness, takes a lot of extra damage for it, and we have a coiled sword. So we're gonna head over to our next actually the next bonfire is right here. And for the first time we are embered. Basically embering allows for more in-depth PvP. You can always see bloodstains and messages, but this allows you to summon phantoms, get invaded, and invade others. Actually, I don't think you need to be embered to invade other worlds. I think you just need to be embered to be invaded. But yeah, we got through that. We have one Estus. Do we want to rest at the bonfire, or will this get us through? You know what? Let's be safe. Let's go ahead and rest. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. But yeah, no, this is... Actually, I'd say he's a little bit harder than the Asylum Demon. It took me like maybe 2 or 3 tries to beat him the first time. Asylum Demon, I killed it the first time I fought it, and that was just running through. I missed most of my items. I didn't even have an Estus Flask, but what I did have was a Pyromancy Flame, and we all know that makes a big difference. So let's see. We got you, and there should be a Spearman. Yeah, right there. So are you gonna come to me, or do I, Yeah, let's get you out of the way. Let's go ahead and take care of you. And we should be able to go over here and get this Homeward Bone, I believe it is. Yeah, 1 Homeward Bone, single one. So we got the Broken Sword, we got these 2 fucking knocked out. Let's see. I think there's a cluster of 4 enemies. We have 2 kind of sing minding their own business. We have an archer, and then we have like another swordsman or spearman. Yeah, so we have these 2 minding their own business. Ow, your dick. Okay, so there's the archer. And we have an archer and a spearman, yep. So the spearman's not going to be much of an issue. You done? You about done, bro? A lot of enemies, you can just kind of tumble into them and block off their attack. Just time it right and you'll knock them back. You can get a little bit of an extra swing in. So keep that in mind whenever you're building a heavy character. Like, you want bulky armor in order to do this. If you have thin armor, you're not really going to bug them. You're just going to roll into their attack. But it's pretty easy to send them off bounds. We have a dog right here. Come on, pup. Yeah. You are a dick when I have no stamina. Frickin' prick. Alrighty then. We got an item right here. Got an ember, so that's going to be useful. Basically, embers, limited use. I already explained what they do, but the easiest ways to get embers, purchase them, farm bosses, kill enemies from, invade other worlds and kill players. Basically, anything that would give you Covenant points, go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's no item right there. There is one in the tree here, and there's 2 Mr. Tall, dark, and shit up here. So we're gonna go ahead and get you. Got West Knee Shield. We're gonna avoid him for now. He would be nice to have for a specific boss. You kill him right now and you get him as a summon for a few bosses in the game, but it's best to go ahead and avoid him. I don't really know his moveset that well, and most of the time he gets the better of me, so fuck that. Alright, there's a ring. No, it's another Homeward Bone. I always think that's a ring for some reason. Alright, so for the most part, we got a good few items from Firelink Shrine. I wouldn't say all of them, because, let's face it, you don't get all of them until later on in the game, once you unlock some specific areas. Very specific. Let's go on inside. How did you die? Did you just... You literally just went off the edge. And you, sir. Can I not? There we go. You literally just stood there and fell. Okay, that's how that goes. Let's go on in here. Welcome to Firelink Shrine. For those of you who played the first Dark Souls, this may seem extremely familiar, except for the fact that it's now very, Thronesy, I guess would be a way of saying it. We got our Firekeeper, we got our Crestfallen Knight, which everyone loves.
Another one roused from the sleep of death.
Oh yes, the Ashen one.
But you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Yeah, that sounds about me.
Gives me conniptions.
Oh, I bet.
Have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones.
Right there.
But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire.
Weren't you part of them?
Not fit to lick their boots.
But you were... You know what? Fuck it.
Don't you
I'll just take the claps. I'm not going to agree with you. Not yet, anyway. Even though you are a pretty good character. Over here, we have the old crone that sells items.
I am but
Oh, sorry.
handmaid of the shrine.
Yes, you are.
Weapons, armor,
Trinkets and spells.
I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler.
Oh, yeah? Do you have a way to kill the Lords of Cinder?
I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away.
Well, no. Everyone needs souls.
Ashen one, fetch souls and bring them to me.
Well, I got 3,000. I think I'll use those for levels.
No?
Oh, you're a very pleasant old lady. Let's see. As far as... You know what? You don't have any weaponry, shields, or armor that I'm really interested in, so you can sit there.
Be sure to bring more souls.
Me. Now, I don't need the Ashen Estus flask, so I'm going to go over here to Andre, which also would seem familiar. I hear fangirls.
A newcomer, I see.
Oh, yes.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine.
I'm going to poke you a little bit.
as a humble
Poke.
smith,
Poke.
forging
Poke.
weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust.
That's a pretty broad assumption.
Toilsome journey, I wager. You'll
Poke.
require good
Poke.
arms.
Poke. Poke.
Let me smith you
Poke.
weapons. I am
Ah.
a smith, such as
Oh,
my
jeez.
purpose.
Just going straight through your ribcage, bro. So we're going to allot our Estus. We're going to move there. So now we have 4 Estus. Do we have... No Estus shards. No point in
Be
reinforcing
careful.
weapons.
I don't want to see my work squandered.
You won't. Well, at least no point in it yet. We don't have anything really anywhere else, except maybe... He's not here yet. We do have maybe one item we can grab real quick. Let's go over here. We have not been invaded, so that will drop a seed. Yeah, right here. Now, one thing we could do is run up here, jump off to the right, land on this roof, and get a lot of items early on in the game. Which, let me try that real quick. Nope, failed. But yeah, no, that's a nice way to go ahead, get on the roof, and get access to a few things before you're supposed to, if you're interested. It takes some time to do, though. And since we're here, I am gonna go ahead and use all these, because no point in holding them back right now. These are legit trash of the game, so they're enough to help me out right now at this moment. Alright, 4,230.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a firekeeper.
I see that. You're also blind.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them.
Oh?
To this end, I am at thy side.
Oh, that's nice. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and level up.
Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Will do. So, for the build I'm going for, my main things I'm going to be upgrading, my vigor, my endurance, my vitality, my strength, and I'm going to be getting a little bit of dexterity, but that's about it. Now, this is a pretty broad spectrum. I could use endurance. I don't need vitality at the moment. The strength is nice, though. Vigor, I should be focusing on my health early on, but there's no real need to go crazy with it right now at this moment. There we go. That's pretty nice starting off. I should have focused more on one spot, but, you know.
May the flames guide thee.
Oh, I'm sure they will. So let's go ahead and talk to her.
Produce the coiled sword at the bonfire.
Okay.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords, to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
That's kind of your cue to get on with the game.
Farewell.
Yeah, farewell. And one more NPC to introduce you to before we go ahead and produce the coiled sword into the bonfire. Over here we have one of the Lords of Cinder who has melted to his throne.
Thou art unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
Who told you?
I am Ludleth of Corlan.
Ooh, Ludleth.
Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder.
Do tell.
If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Ew. Let's talk.
Knowest thou of our purpose?
Sure.
5 thrones will take 5 lords as king.
1, 2, 3,
The fire.
4, 5. Yeah.
The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world.
You don't say.
A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is. I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
Yeah,
Now,
you're the things of legend.
Do not be
Itchy
aware
ear, itchy ear,
of
itchy
the
ear. Alright. So that's it for the NPCs in this area for now. Later on we'll get a lot more merchants, more diverse characters, but this is pretty much it. So, time for death, yep. Confidence, yep. And I see a few people that attacked NPCs. Ooh, you happy with your little claymore? I hope you are, bastard. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and rest up. Okay, so we got our storage box. Not much in it as of yet. Nothing that's probably going to end up in it anytime soon. Burn ended bone shards. Basically, that reinforces your Estus and allows you to heal more. We can attune spells. I'm not going to be using any pyromancies or anything like that. I like going just straight melee. Let's go ahead and travel to the High Wall of Lothric. Ludlith. That name just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Hopefully I haven't been recording for too long. Dragonslayer Great Bow. Love that weapon. During the Age of Gods, far greater the size of a normal bow, far more devastating. Yeah, no, those things fire pretty much javelins. They'll knock you off stuff. Got your standard arrows. A little bit of a stretch there. Scratch my nose. I like to go ahead and knock out like segments at a time. It might lead to short episodes, but you know, we have the remains of an old bonfire. Damn shame. I think for this, we can actually do a little bit before we end the video. Not much though. I don't want to spend more time than I need to, I don't think. Actually, no. It's been a pretty long part. So, I'm going to go ahead, get to this bonfire, and when we next pick up, we're going to, well, start exploring Lothric. Like, comment, subscribe, keep on keeping on. I'll see you in the next video. Beanpole.